The warm-up is very important to get our horse tightened up so they're not loose, and tightened up means where they want to go over there and stop. When you sit down and take your legs out, that horse should want to tuck his butt underneath him and stop. Good. As you're backing right there, feel where his shoulders are and where his hips are, and then release your right leg, apply your left leg, left leg, left leg, stop, release both legs, rock back, bump your legs to back up a little bit. Now control his shoulders and his hips to set up for that left-hand turn. Release your left leg, apply your right leg, right leg, right leg, right leg, stop, release both legs, stop, bump your legs. Prepare him for the turn. Make sure his hip is out of his way and he's on the right step. Left leg, good. Now that was a turn all the way around. That was better. Rock back. Push his hip out of the way so he can step through that turn. Good. Okay, go ahead and stop right there. Very nice. I like how you sat, you kept your hand low, you dropped your pelvis, released your feet. That was really nice. Ride for the middle of your herd. You just want a little group of cattle. Slow down when you get to the group of cattle. Feel you kind of just went in there with no feel. And then you made a whole bunch of them pop out. Get behind your herd. Okay, stop. Let's regroup. So, what do we want? What was the goal there? What was the ideal situation?
I got 4 to 5 cows.
And put them where?
On my line, and then pick from those 4.
To put them in the center of the arena. The main objective, the main goal is to grab 4 or 5 cows out of a bunch of cows, drive them to the center of the arena, have your turn back help step up and let them funnel back until there's 1 cow left. So instead, we got almost the whole herd and we ended up over here at the fence. It's not what we want. Okay, so when you approached that herd or when your horse got close to the cattle, you should have been slowing down and feeling out and trying to create what you wanted to happen. Instead, you came towards those cows, you had no feel in you at all, and you just kind of hit them, and you got this big old bunch, and you weren't positioning yourself to drive them where you wanted them to be. There just wasn't any feel to it. So let's put the cattle back, and let's reapproach this with the goal in mind. Okay. Got it, Bill? Yeah. It all sounds so easy anyways. Okay, redo. So Holly, go ahead and lunge her around you up there in that corner. Good, I like this. Feel that feel? And now I can see what you're doing and what you're thinking, and I know what the goal is, so then it's my job as the turn back help to then step up here and help you achieve your goals. Okay? So we both get to step in, and we just want this top group of cattle. I put pressure from this side, you up, step up, 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 cut them off. You know what you want to happen here. Good. Now you drive out to the middle. Where do you want those cattle? We'll drive them there. You don't care about all of them, but you dang sure want that last one. Put your hand on the horn. Don't get to touching your reins. Okay, so stop, stop, stop. Okay, so what happened? Let's talk about it.
I got too fast and too much in a hurry when I should have tried to push more out there and then gone for my...
You needed to get over to the head of that cow instead you were pushing at the butt of it. Okay, so let's step up to... Let's regroup. Okay, so let's try it again. When you do get a little group of cows out there and you have that roll, to stop the roll, you need to get into the face of that cow, not run at its tail. Running at its tail is going to push the cow exactly where you don't want it to go. So it's not running forward, it's side passing over to the face of that cow. Okay? That was a lot better though. You had feel coming to your herd. We were able to get a couple cows, and then you just got to remember to slide in and drive out. You make everything happen. That's why you're the cutter. Step in there. Come on, it's one hand. It's your job. Step behind them. Use your left leg. Step over. Drive up. Drive. Up. No, you should be looking to the right. You're starting to have a roll of cattle to the left. You should stop the last cow. Very good. The cattle will always roll one way, okay? You better use your legs. Okay, don't get to leaning forward all funky weird on me. Just leave your hand down there in front of your saddle and use your feet. You're trying to ride him with your body instead of using your feet. Doesn't mean harpoon him, doesn't mean do anything weird, just use your feet. Ride over there to stop. To rock back. What happened to what we did in the warm-up? To stop. To rock back. To turn. Whoa. Okay, or quit.
Sorry, I was going to try to pick him back up.
So everything happens really fast, right? So instead of thinking about things after they're happening, we have to think about them before they're happening. So you got to get your gears going. You know what to do. We just did it in the warm-up. You go across the pen. You want to stop. You want to get a step back. You go in the turn. Now we got to apply that to the cow. Okay? Just because we get cattle out here doesn't mean we just throw everything else out the window. It doesn't mean that you have to back up 20 steps. It doesn't mean anything crazy. It's just, in a perfect world, you'd stop, you'd sit down. If you would sit down and use your feet, your horse would probably do it on his own. If we get one step back, that's enough. What we don't want to do is run forward.
Yeah.
All right, let's go cut again. Right, go to the right. They're leaving the left. Or to the right. See, there. Very good. Easy now. Easy now. They're approaching your goal. Very good. So, did you meet your goal? Get a couple cows in the middle of the arena? Woo! Good. Now what are we going to do? Now we're going to have your turn back help create a roll. I don't care if they roll back to the right or roll back to the left. As long as there's a roll, and you're going to step to the face of the cow of the last cow of the roll. Okay? So turn back help, you can start to push those cows just enough to make them roll back to the herd. Okay? Go ahead, Shelby. Walk towards those cattle until they start to leave. Right in the middle of the herd. And you're going to make sure your hand's up so your horse knows you're cutting. And use your feet. And you're going to cut off the last cow. That's good, Shelby. They're rolling so you can leave. To the face of that cow. Good. Okay, Shelby, now, sorry, you can move that cow. Right leg, right leg, right leg. Sit. Wait, wait. Good. Left leg. Think about where your line is and where you want to be. It's your job to ride your horse to the line. Right leg. Easy. Squeeze your legs. Very good. So you rode up to your line. Now you're where you want to be. Now you lose your feet accordingly. If your cow goes to the left, you use your right leg. Cow goes to the right, you use your right leg. Cow goes straight across your line, you squeeze with both legs. That's your gas pedal. If you're going straight across the line and your horse leans towards that cow, you use your cow side leg. If you go straight across that line and your horse leans towards your herd, you use your herd side leg. Because your horse is trained to stay between your legs. Your job as the rider to put him where you want him. Okay. Bill, go ahead and come move this cow, please. Good job, Holly. Right leg. Both legs. No legs. So that was more of a turn than we don't kiss and we don't run forward. There's no forward motion in cutting. It's on a line. We don't go running places and we don't kiss and we don't say whoa. We do all that stuff with our body and our legs. You sit down for a stop, you squeeze your legs to go, and it's go, stop, rock back and turn. Go, stop, rock back and turn. Not flounder around and not run forward. Okay? Keep telling yourself that. It's go, stop, turn. Okay, Sherry. So when you go on this line, you're going to go straight down this line by squeezing your legs. If he leans one way or the other, you will use the appropriate leg to fix it. Not your hand, your legs. Not your hand, your hips. Ride both feet. Where's he going? He's going towards the cow. So why are you using your hand to fix it when you should be using your left leg to fix it? Now you got to turn to the right. Right leg, all the way back to your line, not towards your cow. There. Don't fix it with your hand. Fix it with your feet. That's what they're for. Okay, Bill. Use your feet. Don't run forward. Cow's not on your line, so the only thing you could do here would be to drive it back to its line. Go ahead and quit that cow. So what happened? How did you end up off your line? Yeah, and your cow left first. Your cow dictated what was happening there, not you. The cow left and you came behind it. So then he got a jump start on putting you where you are. Go ahead and turn and come to your herd. I would have turned to the right. When you quit, you always turn the way you would have turned next with the cow. And pick up and cut before all the cattle leave. Pick up your hand. You are not cut. There's traffic. You are not on your line. Now you have one cow and now you're on your line. Now you can drop your hand and ride your horse. You have to wait until you're on your line until you have one cow to ever drop your hand. Okay, Shelby. Watch your cow's nose. Put your horse's nose where your cow's nose is on your line. Right leg. Left leg. All the way to the fence. Sit. We don't turn and run up the fence. Right leg. Sit. Wherever your cow's nose goes, your horse's nose goes. On your line. Okay, Shelby. That's good, Shelby. That's good. Cow's moving. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, Shelby. Nice. You're sitting down thinking, stop. Hey, you didn't turn and run up the fence. Good girl. So the difference is you knew to come over here and think, stop. Which leg are you using? Yeah, good. Okay, Shelby. Sit. Good. Okay, quit right there. That's good. No. Which way would you turn next on your cow, most likely? Okay, so every time that we quit, we turn in the direction that we would turn next with the cow, most likely. Good question, though. Question that a lot of people ask. Good job. You held your line, you got stopped, you're using your legs. Very good.